are in our second month of our 3-month Balkan road trip, and we are headed from North Macedonia to a little country called Kosovo. Good morning. Today we are in our second month of our 3-month Balkan road trip, and we are headed from North Macedonia to a little country called Kosovo, which is actually a pretty new country. It only declared its independence from Serbia in February of 2008, so it's pretty recent, but they have already adopted the euro. So they've adopted the euro faster than some countries that have recently joined Schengen, like I believe Bulgaria and Romania joined Schengen this year, but they still have not adopted the euro. And Kosovo is not Schengen, and they do run on the euro, which I find very strange because all the Balkan countries we've been to, the majority of them have their own currency, like the Macedonian dinar or the Bosnian convertible mark. So I find it very weird that they're on the euro. We also have no euros left, so we got to stop and get some money at an ATM or try to exchange some money somewhere. But Kosovo is actually a really interesting country. Some facts we learned about it is that 40% of the country is woodland. So great for nature lovers. There's a lot of hiking, there's lakes, there's canyons, beautiful things. There's also a bear sanctuary, which we're really excited to go to. The kids are gonna love it. They're gonna freak out when they see all the bears. They love animals. Another fact is that 95% of the entire population is Muslim, and a lot of them come from Albania. So the national languages are Serbian and Albania there. And also something that I just found out this morning is that over 50% of their entire population is under the age of 25. So they have the youngest population in all of Europe, which is so interesting. I watched a video where somebody described it as like walking through the city, you feel like you're on a university campus because everyone's like young and beautiful and like fashionable. So it should be really interesting to see if that's like really true walking around. But we only have 5 days in Kosovo. It's just the way it worked out. We tried to have like at least a week in each country to see a few different places, but we had to take some time for some other things away from Kosovo, unfortunately. So it's definitely going to be a really busy week. We're going to try to still do all the things that we wanted to do. So first thing, we are driving from Skopje, Macedonia to Prizren, which is about a 2-hour drive. And we're going to spend today walking around the city, seeing the fortress, the old town, the bazaar, trying some of the food. And then after that, we'll be headed to Peja, because we want to see a canyon over there, and there's a hike we want to do. We want to see that beautiful city as well. And then we'll be heading to the capital, Pristina, for our last 2 days. So we're really excited. In the car yet again. We've been driving a lot the last month and a half, which we don't mind because everything is so beautiful. All the drives have been really nice, and we only had one bad driving experience where we sat at the border for like an hour and a half. Usually the border crossings have been like pretty fast, so I'm hoping we don't have a lot of delays today, and should be there in about 2 hours. We're already at the border. It's only been like 20 minutes. Alright, so that was really weird. We crossed the border out of North Macedonia, and we gave him all 4 of our passports, and he opened the first one, looked for like half a second, and then handed them back, and that was it. So, didn't check our passports, didn't stamp them, didn't like do anything, didn't even check our car insurance document. And then we pull up to the border with Kosovo, and now we are stopped because we have to talk to the car insurance office or whatever, because apparently we don't have rental insurance in Kosovo. So when we rented this car in Croatia, we told them all the countries that we were going to, and we paid extra to have the green card or whatever it's called in the glove box that states that we have insurance for all of these countries. And we specifically mentioned Kosovo, and we paid for it, and they said, okay, great, and we have the little card in our glove box that has like the approval to go to all these countries. But then the guy at the border is saying, no, the rental car companies always lie, there is no insurance on here for Kosovo. They always tell you that, and it's not valid in Kosovo, and it's 10 euros minimum for 2 weeks. You have to pay for special insurance to come into the country. So then we had to park at customs right next to the border, and now Ryan has to walk over to like some insurance office and pay for some extra insurance. Just so weird. So where I was hoping we wouldn't have delays, now we have a delay. But just so you know, if you rent a car, you're probably going to have to stop and pay for some additional insurance for Kosovo, because apparently it's just not covered. So, even though they told me it was. So, fun times. Ryan's back.
Some insurance.
You got it? No problems?
No problems.
Alright, good. What, 10 euros?
Yeah, they said the card machine doesn't work. So I was like, I only have a card. And that card machine worked.
Interesting. Yeah. Before Ryan even walked over there, he was like, I hope they take cards because we have no cash right now. And confirmed, they lie. Because they don't want to pay the little commission fee they have to use a card.
Yeah.
Those liars.
Liar.
Alright, well, hopefully that's the last issue of the day, and let's keep going because we're already half an hour late. Alright, we made it into the country, and it only cost us 10 euros. This is such a beautiful drive with all like the leaves changing color. We've been driving through like the woods like almost the whole time. We were driving through the mountains for a little while, and I think we still are, but right now we're like straight through the woods. Like trees everywhere, orange leaves, yellow leaves everywhere. We even saw a bunch of cars pulled over on the side, and they all had big jugs of water, and they were walking down into the woods. There was a path, and there was like a well. There was a well down there, and they were all just filling up all their water jugs at the well, and it was the cutest thing that I've ever seen. Headed onto an unpaved road. A little sketchy.
It's one of many.
One of many. At least they're working on it, but a little scary. No guardrails.
It's a first for us though, because I've never driven through an active construction zone that wasn't like blocked off.
Exactly. Driving through a construction zone.
Well, they're not necessarily working here. This guy's taking a nap.
He's taking a nap, yeah. He's tired. Building a tunnel? I don't know if they're working on a tunnel or... Yeah, that's cool. They're building a tunnel through the mountain. Oh, that's cute. Nice. Look at all these rocks. That's crazy. A lot of construction on these roads. Oh, there's a tunnel over here.
Yeah, that's there's one end there.
No, this is not the other end.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're going to build like a...
Oh, there's the other end right there, yeah. Like a faster way. Barely faster. Go in the cave. We're in Prizren. Oh, buddy, don't cry. We're gonna get out in a minute. It's so cute. Alright, we just got checked into our Airbnb. The guy was actually super nice. Gave us tons of recommendations on places to go and things to see and places to eat. And now we're gonna grab the stroller and head out to explore Prizren. There's So many leaves everywhere. So steep. Going backwards.
I see feel like this.
Still have a ways to go. You guys are doing so good. Oh, taking a break. We made it! What is it, Ethan? A tunnel, he said. Uh-oh. Step over. Go ahead. Step. Crawled over. More rocks. Best day ever. Did you see the mosque? back in. We walked around Prizren. It's a really, really beautiful place, right, Isla?
Yes.
Yes.
Mommy.
Was it beautiful?
Dad.
Yeah. It's a beautiful little town. It is very small though, so there's not a lot to do. There are a lot of mosques that are beautiful, a lot of churches, a lot of Catholic churches. I guess there's some monasteries if you want to go a little bit further out. There's also a 500-year-old tree that we did not make it to. And then there's the fortress up at the top, which was really, really beautiful. It had the most amazing views. So we got to walk all the way down to the center. We had a really good lunch there at like a grill house. It was called Hiska, I believe. Hiska Grill House. It was really good. We all had kebab and kaymak and some little salad things on the side. The kids had some fries on the side. Really good, really popular place. It was actually really, really busy when we got down to the center. Everywhere was full. It was really hard to find somewhere to eat because all the tables were full. It was kind of prime time lunch. There was also a horse and carriage right in the middle of the center. I guess it's just another way for them to make some money out of tourists. And on our way to walk up to the fortress, we saw there was a little bazaar street right behind the main mosque down there. Looked really cool. We didn't walk up there. It was very narrow. There's a lot of people, so we didn't go up there with the stroller. But we did walk all the way up to the fortress. And the host of this Airbnb did warn us. He said, in his words, he said it's quite steep. So we were anticipating that, but we did bring the stroller all the way down to the center. The streets around Prizren are not stroller friendly, so keep that in mind. We were able to bring the stroller down there. It was a little bit difficult, partly because they're doing construction everywhere. They've like dug up a bunch of the streets, so you like can't even push the stroller. All Ryan just had to carry it down the street, so that's been fun. And the hike up to the fortress, I would not recommend a stroller at all. It is very, very steep. So Ryan folded up the stroller and carried it, and we held the kids' hands and walked all the way up. It's a pretty decent walk, and it's really, really steep. So we had to hold the kids' hands or they were like falling over. But it was worth the hike up. The view over the town was like, it was so good. It was amazing. And we went up there just in time. Well, not just in time. We had to wait about an hour, but we had hiked all the way up there, so there was no way we were going to miss the sunset up there because the sun actually sets at like 4:30. So it's that time of year. But it was beautiful. The kids even made some little friends up there that were the same ages as them. We met some people from Oman, which was pretty cool because we're going to Oman in a few months. So people have been really nice views. It's nice to walk around. It's, you know, there's not much to do, but it's a nice place to hang out. So, and the host of this Airbnb was just like spectacular. He was so nice. He walked us up here, he walked us around, told us everything, and then he sat down with a map and went over all of the places to go, things to see, things to do, his recommendations, gave us recommendations for different food places. He was just like above and beyond, like so friendly and helpful. So
yeah, I think he's a guide himself.
Yeah, I think he's a tour guide, which is probably where all the need to give information comes from. But definitely a good impression of Kosovo here. Friendly people. The food was good. The atmosphere is nice. It's beautiful here. Like the mountain backdrops everywhere. Even the drive here was stunning. So definitely looking forward to the next 4 days here. And we'll have to see what tomorrow brings. We're headed to a new city. This was our only day in Prizren, unfortunately, and tomorrow we'll be heading to Peja, which is another city or town, I guess, and see what it's like there. Did you guys have fun today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. Up it.
What are you doing? You had fun? Oh, bonk. You hit your head on my camera. Did you have so much fun? Where are we? Can you say Prizren? Say Prizren.
Prizren.
Say Kosovo.
Kosovo. Kosovo.
Ethan. Say
Kosovo again.
oh, bye bye.